Hey folks, want to jump on here and do a quick solo podcast. This one's going to be on a business called withmana.com. I was on the website the other day, found via LinkedIn, and it states superpowers for everyone, AI agents for work, learn, and play. Product hunt, number one product of the day. We're super excited to talk about it. There's a number of things built with Mana AI agents for every part of your life. Automate sales outreach, create marketing content, learn more effectively, all in seconds on every device. And then there's a number of things you can click on. It says sales and outreach, content marketing, learning, financial analyst, career coach, health assistant, project manager, design assistant, legal assistant, social media manager, research assistant, e-commerce optimizer, email manager, translation agent, campaign manager, custom AI agent solutions. We build bespoke AI agents tailored to your business needs, from small businesses to enterprise organizations. SMB solutions streamline organizations with custom agents that automate workflows, manage customer relationships, and scale your business effectively or efficiently. Enterprise grade, deploy secure, scalable AI agents across your organization with custom integrations, compliance controls, and dedicated support. And then the bottom says, let's chat. Powered by MCPs and data connectors, our agents leverage model context protocol, MCP, and seamless data connectors to integrate with your existing tools and workflows. MCP integration built on Model Context Protocol for standardized AI agent communication and seamless third-party integrations. Data connectors connect to your databases, APIs, CRMs, and business tools with pre-built and custom data connectors, secure and compliant enterprise-grade security with SOC 2 compliance, data encryption, and role-based access controls built with, and then there's a hard presuming love by people from Amazon, McKinsey and Company, Apple, SoftBank. Fascinating products, business, content marketing, learning, and there's an app, AI, automate, and then create a free account. And there's a lot of different companies featured. Get started. I may link the website in the description of the podcast. Most popular starter, pro, growth, create free account. Yeah, but let's get into a bit more detail. Just thought I'd briefly go over what I'm seeing on the website. So let's go over to ChatGPT. Seems to be pretty new based on the lack of maybe information out there. Something that jumps out for me, just product hunt, product of the day. For those of you who aren't aware, I never heard of product hunt. You could be aware, but maybe of other things in life. Just maybe not product hunt, which is completely understandable. Mana on Product Hunt listed as Product Hunt as, quote, Mana dash become the next version of you, end quote, launched in May 2022, achieved number one product of the day, approximately 279 upvotes, 100 plus followers. What Product Hunt says Mana is, on Product Hunt, Mana is positioned differently than what you might expect. It's described as a community plus learning platform focused on connecting you with creators, builders, professionals. People share skills, advice, and expertise. In short, quote, learn directly from interesting people, end quote, platform. Important, it evolved. This is where it gets interesting. Then Product Hunt launch, community plus membership platform, creator economy / learning vibes. Now, there's a bracket here, which we won't get into too much. With mana.com today, end bracket, AI agents for work, learning, productivity, more like, quote, AI agents that do tasks for you, end quote. So Mana pivoted from community to AI platform. Why it matters, getting number one on Product Hunt means strong early traction, good marketing plus launch strategy, interest from tech / startup communities. Product Hunt is basically, quote, the place where new startups get discovered, end quote. Simple takeaway, Product Hunt version of Mana Learning plus Creator Community. Current version AI agents plus productivity platform. Whether Mana is actually worth using, let's look it up. Here's the honest answer, no hype answer on whether Mana with Mana.com is worth using. The short answer, yes, but only for a specific type of user. For most people, it's not better than ChatGPT or mainstream AI tools. This is by ChatGPT, so what Mana actually does today, Mana is basically a bundle of AI quote agents end quote for different tasks focused on marketing and sales automation, which we get into content generation, SEO, emails, learning and coaching, business workflows, Mana.live. Think quote AI that does tasks for you instead of just chatting end quote. Where Mana is actually good, number one, small business slash marketing automation. This is its strongest use case. I haven't heard of any SMBs that I know that use Mana currently, so I just would say that. But yeah, I did discover it this week, so let's talk about it a bit more. Real users report lower ad costs, faster lead responses, less need for agencies. Trustpilot example. Auto-generate leads, send follow-up emails instantly, run ads without hiring marketeers. If you run a local business, coaching slash service business agency, it can generally save time plus money. Number two, quote, all-in-one AI, end quote, concept. Instead of using ChatGPT, Notion AI, Zapier, email tools, Mana tries to combine everything into one system. Good if you want less tool switching. Number three, pre-built AI agents. It gives you ready-made roles like, quote, career coach, which we talked about, marketing manager, end quote, quote, research assistant, end quote, easier for beginners versus building workflows yourself. Where Mana is weak, number one, very limited real reviews. Only a handful of reviews exist. Some sites show zero verified reviews. That's a red flag, not widely tested yet, hard to trust long-term reliability. Number two, feels like, quote, AI wrapper. A lot of what it does, ChatGPT can already do with plugins or tools. Difference, Mana equals packaged workflows. ChatGPT equals more flexible plus powerful. Number three, not proven versus competitors. Compared to ChatGPT, Notion AI, Zapier plus AI, Mana is newer, less mature, smaller ecosystem. Number four, positioning is unclear. Even from sources, product hunt, community platform, now AI agents, reviews, marketing, automation tool. That inconsistency equals still figuring itself out. Verdict, realistic, worth it if you run a small business, want plug and play automation. You don't want to learn complex AI tools, quote, set it up and let it run, end quote, type users. Not worth it if you already use ChatGPT effectively. You want deep control slash customization. You're technical or building workflows. You'll outgrow it quickly. Final take, Mana is not a must-have AI tool. It's a convenience tool. It simplifies AI but doesn't outperform top tools. Fascinating. Here's a clear real world comparison of Mana versus tools that actually matter. ChatGPT, Notion AI, which you already talked about on this podcast, Zapier. We haven't talked about Zapier yet. This will tell you exactly if Mana is worth it for you. Mana versus real AI tools, honest comparison, feature, ease of use, Mana, very easy, ChatGPT, easy, Notion AI, medium, Zapier, medium. Feature power slash flexibility, Mana limited, ChatGPT very high, Notion AI high, Zapier very high. Feature automation, Mana basic agents, ChatGPT manual setup, Notion AI limited, Zapier best in class. Feature custom workflows, Mana low, ChatGPT high, Notion AI medium, Zapier very high. Feature all in one, Mana yes, ChatGPT no. Notion AI, partial. Zapier, no. Proven reliability, Mana. Feature proven reliability, Mana, new. So X, and then it says new. ChatGPT, industry leader. Notion AI, mature. Zapier, mature. Feature best for Mana beginners. ChatGPT, everyone. Notion AI, knowledge slash work. Zapier, automation. What actually matters, key insight, when choosing AI tools, three things matter most. Power, what can it do? Automation, does it work without you? Flexibility, can you adapt it to your needs? The reality, ChatGPT dominates power plus flexibility. Zapier dominates automation. Notion AI dominates organized workspaces. Mana tries to do all three, but it isn't best at any. Where Mana fits in, honest positioning. Mana is basically, quote, AI for people who don't want to think about AI, end quote. It simplifies everything into pre-built agents, ready workflows, minimal setup, real world scenarios. If you're a beginner, Mana can be worth it. Why? No setup, no learning curve, everything in one place. If you're even slightly technical, skip Mana. Why? You can do more with ChatGPT plus tools, Zapier automation. Mana will feel limiting fast, excuse me. If you run a business, depends. One simple plus fast setup, Mana. One scalable plus powerful system, Zapier plus ChatGPT. The biggest truth people miss, most quote AI agent platforms end quote like Mana are just wrappers around existing AI models, meaning same intelligence as ChatGPT, less control, more convenience, expert recommendations, 2026 reality. A widely accepted approach now is start with one powerful tool, then add others only if needed. That usually means start with ChatGPT, add Zapier if you need automation, add Notion AI if you need structure. Final verdict, use Mana if you hate complexity, you want, quote, plug and play AI, end quote. You're non-technical, you don't use Mana, you want maximum capacity, you're building workflows, you already use AI tools. Bottom line, Mana is convenient, not equals. Mana is convenient, not powerful. ChatGPT plus Zapier combo beats it in almost every serious use case. And just a personal note that I don't know if there's any business owners that are currently listening. There has been technology in the past, that of emerging technology. If you think about the internet, businesses were previously run before the internet, and now a lot of, if not, I don't have the stats in front of me, but a lot of businesses may use QuickBooks, they may use Google Workspace, they may use Docs, Sheets, Microsoft Outlook to run their entire business using the internet. I think this is without research in front of me. With AI and artificial intelligence, I think very early, but there are products out there that maybe wouldn't transform your entire company or business. But anyway, this isn't financial advice, but I think it could be worthwhile maybe looking into someone that's in my position, looking into things like ChatGPT, or if you're using Google, you're probably using Gemini already, google.gemini.com, and maybe Claude. You don't have to create code or anything, but yeah, that's just my take on it. I think it's integrating into a lot of products already, AI. If you use Google, it's already in there. So in a lot of cases, in some cases, AI overview on Google. Yeah, so it's super interesting where it's all going to go. Wouldn't freak out yet, but yeah. Uh, there is AI safety out there. So yeah, let's get into it. The one big thing about Mana AI with Mana.com is this, it turns paperwork into automatic AI work. The core idea in plain English, by the way, I haven't used this product yet. I just came across it. The core idea in plain English, Mana is built to remove admin work completely, especially for teachers. Teachers, wow, I didn't realize that. Maybe they're pivoting to teachers instead of writing plans. It seems like there's a lot of change. Why this is a big deal? Why? What makes it powerful? In one sentence, with Mana's biggest thing, it replaces manual admin work with automatic AI generated work. With Mana.com, often, this is gemini.google.com, with Mana.com, often redirecting to or associated with Mana.live is an AI powered platform. Quote, one big thing, end quote, about Mana.com, which operates under the brand Mana, is its shift from a simple AI chat interface to a platform of autonomous AI agents designed to perform actual work, not just answer questions. While most people use AI to, quote, write a draft, end quote, or, quote, get an answer, end quote, Mana's core value proposition is that it can execute multi-step tasks across different parts of your life and business. Why this is a, quote, big deal, end quote, the, quote, agentic, end quote, shift. Instead of you doing the work with AI, the AI agents do the work for you. For example, instead of asking for a sales email template, you tell a Mana agent to, quote, find 10 leads in the tech sector and send them personalized outreach, end quote, and it handles the sourcing, drafting, and sending. Unified AI, quote, OS, end quote. It acts as a single hub where you can access specialized agents for different domains, sales, SEO, content marketing, financial analysis, and career coaching all under one roof. Cost, efficiency, the credit system. They use a, quote, Mana, end quote, credit system. $1 equals 100 Mana that allows you to pay for performance across various high-end models like GPT-4 or Claude without needing $20 a month subscriptions for each individual service. Integration, MCP, a more technical quote, big thing, end quote, is their use of the Model Context Protocol, MCP. This allows their agents to safely connect to your specific data, like your Google Drive CRM or databases, so the agent actually knows your business context rather than just giving generic advice. Other, quote, mana, end quote, platforms to watch out for, because the name is popular, make sure you aren't looking for these. MakeMana.com, the, quote, big thing, end quote, here is AI for early childhood education, helping teachers automate the massive amount of work or massive amount of paperwork and documentation required for child development. Drinkmana.com, a, quote, big thing, end quote, in the biohacking food space / food space, offering 100% nutritionally complete meals, meal replacements. And that's it. Yeah. I think it's super interesting. Thought I want to come on and share. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. By the way, feel free to follow along and leave a review if you're enjoying the podcast, or even recommending to a friend. As you can see, some people are listening. Or along. By the way, big milestone, we crossed over, I think, 2,000 plays. Maybe there's some discrepancy depending on which dashboard you look at, but I think it's 2,000 plays. Thanks for listening and have a great rest of your day.